You are a noob. And we're here to fix that. And knowing that you're watching this video, you're either a noob at Gorilla Tag or you just got a brand new headset. And we're going to be showing you guys basic movement, maps, gadgets, and a few extra bonus items. For basic movement, it's all about rhythm. You want to stay consistent and you don't want to don't go with two at the same time. You go 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Now, if you guys are on your Oculus right now watching this, I need you guys to do that. Remember, rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if it helps you guys do that, do that. So that's basic running and walking, okay? And grab stuff, these triggers or these triggers. If you guys are using gadgets, don't use these triggers, use these triggers. And these thumbs don't really do a whole lot, but just so you know. For our next basic movement, we are going to be learning to do the walls. There's two ways you can do it. You can either grab on like this, make sure you guys are watching, and do this, like that. Make sure you guys are pushing up and not out, or something like that's gonna happen. And boom, you're off and you're falling. Make sure you grab the top. Boom, and then like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you the second way. You go in the middle. You smack, 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 smack. And you do that all the way up there. I want you guys to try that right now while I do it. By the way, guys, it takes a little bit of a time. Oh, let's go. Okay, guys. I want you guys, once you're done with that, go up into these trees. For basic movement. And I need you guys to practice going from tree branch to tree branch. That's called branching. So, I'm going to give a horrible example and humiliate myself. But, boom. Branching. So when you go from one branch to another. Now I just missed that one. But you guys get the point. Look. Okay. And you guys can either do a bounce like that, or you can just push off. I recommend doing the bouncing method. Whee! Forest. Beach. Critters. Metropolis. Skateboards. Whoa! What was that? Whoa, what's on my arm? It's a gadget. And that comes with the Super game mode. Or any of them. There's Super Guardian, Paintball, Casual, and Infection. Right now, I think we are in Infection. Which is just the Infection game mode, but you get these cool propellers, arms, and all these other gadgets. So for the arms, they're extended. And I'm going to have Questionable right here explain the gadgets to us. So, Questionable, how do the long arms work?
Very simple. You just attach it to your hands and now you're tall.
Nice.
But first we gotta tell them how to get the gadgets right. So we have set points, which you can gadgets. You need to also gather materials to craft them.
And you can find materials all around the map. If you see those pink, /purple, what look like wheat, collect those. See those springs? Collect those, and what you do is you put them in this depository, and that goes towards your quests. You see? Yeah. Yeah, see, just look how far I went. And by the way, guys, in any super game mode, because with like if you look at these thrusters, look, I would just be able to go out into the sky and just beat everyone. That's why in every single super game, there's a dome. Here, can I try that one? Okay, we're watching. Whoa! Oh, okay. Okay, guys. We're about to try. Sure. Whoa, guys. Look at that. Okay. Oh, cool. Any other gadgets? Cool. Don't leave out a character, because that's just more editing for me to do. Oh, is it like a grappling hook?
Yeah, it's like a grappling hook.
But it can just like, it doesn't need to grapple onto anything. It can just grapple onto the air.
Yeah, here, let me get to a bit.
I feel like that would be so good for Jukes. So for the people watching this, when you start getting gadgets, maybe get someone to show you this one again, and phew, phew. It's like being Spider-Man with his webs, but you can just grab onto nothing.
Yeah. And the next, the Dash Yo-Yo at max level, you can actually tag people by throwing them in. And the next one are platforms, most infamous sign of modern.
No, I gotta get the infection to lay off.
So yeah, and other people can actually destroy platforms. You can also use them defensively to block the wall.
Here, let's go on flat land. Okay, restart that sentence.
You can also use them defensively from a long range.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this one. Okay, this one.
And does the platform have a timer?
Yes. You don't have a minute of them. You have to wait for it to recharge. And it will last longer, more forgiving. There's also bouncy platforms, which are self-explanatory. And these are the tentacles.
Tentacles?
Tentacles, yeah.
Tentacles.
Testicles.
No, 10 tickles.
Tentacles. I forgot about that. Hold your grab. The first, here's the regular tentacle, which, when they're upgraded, they can stick to walls. But the base form, I cannot.
Yeah, and all of these things can be upgraded. A lot of these aren't going to be very good in the beginning, but the second you start grinding them out and upgrading them, they'll get really good.
If you love branching, definitely going to want to get
10 tickles? You want 10 tickles?
tentacles.
Okay, so now questionable is branching with the tentacles. By the way, they do have like a charge, so don't hold on for long. It's only meant to do quick. Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm really good at conserving the fuel, so I can just go forever. Okay. There's two like max level tentacles. If you want to continue branching and going really, really fast, then you're gonna want a strider. And this is the strider. They're a lot longer than normal tentacles.
Yeah, when you compare. Hey, size doesn't matter.
And then
We all know it.
this one also has a crazy speed boost to them.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, when you start grinding out these gadgets, make sure you pay attention to the upgrades, because something you might like at base, but you might not like the upgrade, or it just sucks all the time and you just spent like so long grinding it out and now you just have a sucky gadget.
Yeah. Striders are so good. I love them. Then this is the other max level tentacle. It has a ton of fuel, but it's really short and slow. But it can stick to slippery surfaces.
Oh yeah, so try and stick onto that glass.
Of course, this includes the ice. Mountains, you can just climb up the walls forever with these mountains.
Mm.
You have a ton of fuel on regular surfaces, but on slippery surfaces, it depletes really fast. So yeah, as you can see, you can stick to the glass.
Wow. Okay, come back down and let's show the viewers another gadget.
Alright, next is probably the best gadget in the entire game. Air control. There's 3 different ones. First one is air juke. And the way all 3 of these work the same. If you touch, you get 1 usage out of each of them, and then once you touch a surface, you get another use. So if you're on the wall, you can just go up there really fast. You can also go mid-air, like that.
Mhm.
Touch your tummy go. You can also go straight back down. Landing with an air juke is definitely the best gadget in the game, because you get to move so fast. It's so fun.
Yeah, just look how fast he's scaling the map. Especially when you use it correctly, you can just go all the way across the map in like just like maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah, you can stay up here for literally forever. Since every time you touch the wall, you get another charge.
But remember, you also have you need to have the skills.
Yeah. And then next one is air grab, which is like this. You can grab the air.
Is it permanent?
No, the cloud, yeah, you can't run throughout you can't actually use yourself with these. So
Nice.
these are the same. Every time you touch something, you get another charge.
Oh, nice.
And the male version of air has two buttons, which you really only need one. So if you get somewhere high right now,
Yeah. And guys, all of the uses are your pointer triggers, and because obviously you can't grab something like this and without using it, like if I grab it like this, it's just gonna automatically use it. You can always grab it with your middle trigger.
then the final gadget,
Can you scale up with these?
not really. Oh wait, yeah, no.
Okay. And what about,
Weston actually could show me his secret pet button.
do we still have another air controller thing? Okay. Let's just go, because most of the blasters I would say pretty much are similar, let's just go really fast.
Okay, there is standard blaster, which you're over here. This is this.
And knocks you back.
Not very fast. And then heavy colored blaster. But you can also go way faster than the normal blaster.
Guys, we're filming a video, dude.
And then there's the blast lobber, which makes a huge explosion and launches everyone in the area. And it's like a grenade launcher, like with a projectile.
Oh, yeah. What are the recharge like on that?
They're a lot slower than all the other ones.
Mm. See, look, there's a pretty big delay. Cole, where were you? Bro, you were playing in the kitchen?
That's the biggest open space in my house.
Outside.
I'm playing Gorilla Tag outside. You know why? Because I never go outside.
Because I don't take showers.
Okay, what do you want to do next?
Is that the last of the blasters?
Yeah.
So, everyone, there we go. We got all your gadgets. And these only, sadly, can be used in super mode. So, we're in super infection. If you just want to, like, you know, grind out tech points by, like, you know, collecting all the resources, I recommend going into super casual. Because you don't need to play. It's literally just a hangout area. And then, obviously, there's paintball and guardian. And our first bonus item. The store. Now, the first time I played Gorilla Tag, the store only went up to about right here, and a little bit back there, and there wasn't a lot of stuff. The second floor was half the time closed. But now, there's so much stuff. So let's try and buy this jackhammer. And maybe this, like, welder. Now, you could just immediately go over here, and then you click this, and then I don't have enough shiny rocks, but you would click yes, and then yes. They're on different sides, so you can't just do that. You have to go boom, boom. But luckily, Gorilla Tag has added a cool feature. You get to try out stuff. Boom. Even welder. Boom. Now you just put a spot weld down. Boom. And they even have bundle items that you can try on. They're like $30 a pop. That's our first special item.